Okay, we are live. Just want to welcome everyone to kind of our reveal for our book and also to kick off our business. And I know a lot of you from Facebook know me, so I want to introduce you to my business partner, Linda Criticus, and have Linda share a little bit about her background and get us started about what our business is all about.
Hi, everyone. It's so nice to be here. Thanks, Pam. First of all, Pam and I have known each other for, oh God, a lot of years. We've worked together for many years and have been friends for many years. And we decided that it was time to take all of our expertise and put it to good use and open up a business that was truly ours, that we're truly passionate about. So our business, Your Nurse Advocate Consulting, is kind of been our dream. It's our baby that we have cumulated into a real live actual business to be able to help others to navigate our very complex, now even more complex healthcare system. I am a nurse. I've been a nurse for more years than I can count. I was an adrenaline junkie. I started out in neonatal ICU and moved into adult CCU and ICU. And then from there went into home health and went into management and went back to school and got several letters behind my name. As my dad said, I'm a perpetual student now. When I was in high school, he couldn't keep me in school, and now can't stay out of school. So I'm a lifelong learner. I have a master's in business and a master's in public health. I also have my CPHQ because I'm strong. Strong advocate of quality. I believe quality is not something that we're just tasked to do, that it's something that we need to do as part of our day-to-day operations. And Pam and I have recently become board certified patient advocates to be able to provide the best level of expertise in our business. So that's a little bit about me.
And I just want to say is with the broadcast with the live tonight, we're using a little program called StreamYard, and so please, if you want to ask us a question, we are gonna in a few minutes we will go ahead and reveal the book cover that we chose, and just wanted to thank everybody for all your help and all your input in that. That was really a tough decision, but on the top of there, you might see a StreamYard button. If you click on that and just register real quick, put your name in there with StreamYard. When you're posting a comment or asking a question or just saying hello, we'll know who you are. Otherwise, if you post a comment now, it will just show up as a that's okay. Linda has a couple of dogs, but it'll just
dogs.
So yeah, so click on the StreamYard, put your name in there, and then when you put a comment, and we're actually going to see your name. And I saw that Kathy's with us. Kathy's a good friend of mine in our networking business, so I know Kathy's on. So welcome, Kathy. But just want to thank everybody about all the input. I mean, it was tremendous. I had close to probably about 150 comments total about looking at the 3 book covers, and we met today as a team with Linda, myself, and then our sales director, Mary Drakamp, and we chose the book cover. We looked at all the comments and that, so we will in a few minutes reveal which one we chose and how we came about that. But Linda, do you want to tell everyone, maybe give a little brief synopsis without giving away the goods? Can you tell everybody maybe what our book is about?
Our book is about feelings. Our book is about emotions. As a person who comes from a strong academic background, when we talked about writing a book, the first thing I thought about was, a textbook, another textbook. There's so many textbooks out there about hospice. There's so much clinical information about hospice, but there really isn't a lot about the actual reality of hospice from the perspective of the nurse and the patients and the families that she cares about. Hospice is a very difficult role for a nurse because it puts her into a position of dealing with a lot of raw emotions, both on the patient and the family side, but also on her side as the caregiver. So the book really speaks to those emotions. It speaks to the rawness of those emotions. It's got a lot of stories in there from both Pam and myself, our experiences with our hospice patients, along with stories from people themselves that they have actually donated and dedicated to us and said, yes, please tell our story. Please tell my story. We also have provided, so that's kind of part one of the book, but part two of the book really speaks to some of those stories and some information in regards to the realities or the misconceptions that people have in regards to hospice. So we kind of take those misconceptions and kind of debunk them. We kind of give you the raw emotions, and then we give you the actual information that kind of helps you so that you can make an informed decision. Because as advocates, it's not our place or our role to make the decisions for you, but it is our role to provide you with all the information that you need and all the resources that you need in order to make informed decisions in regards to your healthcare. So this book is our beginning in regards to helping you decide if hospice is right for you and giving you some perspective in regards to the hospice benefit and the hospice philosophy of care. Pam and I are both very passionate about hospice. Our business does not only deal with hospice or individuals seeking hospice, it deals with a lot of other diverse areas in healthcare. But we felt because there's been a lot of misconceptions about hospice, and people go into hospice very late in their disease processes, we felt that providing this information might help people make informed decisions earlier. And it was a lot of tears and joy and remembrances in putting this book together. It provided us with a lot of, wow, I remember that, or yeah, that was really cool, and that was something, and it was a lot of tears, a lot of joy, and it really re-enhanced our passion for why we do what we do, because it's the true essence of nursing.
And one thing is when Linda was saying, as far as joy goes, that was one of the things that we wanted to do. I mean, there's there's laughter. I mean, the book is not all about tears, but it's going to make you chuckle. It's going to make you giggle. I mean, it's what we wanted to portray was just real life. I mean, we didn't sugarcoat anything. All the stories that you're going to read about, just we didn't leave out anything, whether it was funny or whether it was sad. And we want you to feel good about hospice and just find out just a lot of the things that you can do if you have more time. Like Linda said, most people get in too late, but there's a lot of good that can be done. So one thing I wanted to mention, one of the things when you say, well, what else can you do as a business, or what other services? We have a laundry list of services, but to try and give you a practical example, Linda has done a great job. She's had a couple of cases recently to get a feel for, what documentation we need to do, how we want to handle it. And so basically, one of the things that we can do is help an adult child that has elderly parents just put a plan in place to try and keep them safe at home for as long as possible. And each one of those cases is going to look very different based on, what the disease process is, what the illness is. And maybe Linda, share a little bit about the feedback that you got from your cases that you did for us kind of pre-launch.
Yeah, it was odd. I think this, as I said, I believe these very spiritual, mystical, kind of universal things. And as we were walking through this business plan and our model, I actually had the opportunity where I was asked if I could provide any information or recommendations in regards to care that needed to be provided. One of them was in regards to my daughter's best friend's mother-in-law, whose spouse was recently diagnosed with Alzheimer's. And Alzheimer's is a very, very difficult and debilitating disease, and it's hard on the family and it's hard on the individual. So I provided both phone conferences, a written plan of care, support, recommendations, resources, and they were extremely happy with the actual care that was provided. In fact, they have written a testimonial in regards to the care that was provided, and that will be part of our website. And I will continue to work with this family as they walk this journey of their loved one having Alzheimer's disease. And I've gotten to know them very well. This girl is my daughter's best friend, but I didn't know her the way I know her now. And I really have, I think that's one of the joys of actually being able to do this type of care and provide these types of recommendations and being a patient advocate is you really get to know people and what is important to them, and you try to help them with what is important and make those recommendations. The other individual that I worked with just recently passed away. He was actually one of our neighbors, and my husband had been a close friend of his for over 24 years. And when when his disease process was starting to get the best of him, he had asked me to come over and said, "Can you help me? I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to navigate this. I don't know what to do." So I worked with him and his son in order to provide him with his end of life care. He was not ready for hospice. We had several conversations about it, but I had to meet him where he was and let him make the decision when it was right for him. He eventually chose hospice. I was there when hospice came to admit him. I helped interpret some of the language that hospice was using in regards to his overall care so that the son could understand what was going on. At that time, his father was already pretty much semi-responsive, and it was a quick admission into hospice. But his son was very grateful for the care that was provided. And I remember before our neighbor went unresponsive, and before he actually, um, got really into hospice, he looked at me and said, "Promise me I will never have to go back into a hospital. Promise me you will make sure that I die here at home, in the home that I built, and the home that means a lot to me, in my space, in my time, and in my way." He says, "I just want you to do that. That's my only request of you." And I have to say, I was able with his son and with hospice, we worked together as a team, and I was able to make sure that he died in the way that he wanted to die. And he was forever grateful. And I can tell you, I was very humbled by the experience and being able to be privileged and honored to be part of that whole journey for this gentleman. And I think as an advocate, I really wanted, it was really hard at times because I knew this man for many years, and I wanted to put my opinion in there because I am a very verbal person and I am very direct at times, but I knew in this role I couldn't. I had to respect what he wanted, when he wanted it, when he was ready for it. So sometimes I think that's the hardest thing to do, is to kind of just step back and just listen. But I learned quite a bit by doing that, and I think I've grown as an advocate in working in that sense. So I was very humbled by the experience and learned quite a bit. And I'm looking forward to actually continuing to work in this level and being able to provide this level of instruction and support and education and recommendations for our clients.
Thanks, Linda. That's awesome. And that's just a little kind of a snippet about what our business is about. And again, every individual, every family is going to have different needs, and our job is going to be able to get them whatever the education, the resources they need to be able to make informed decisions regarding their health care. We'll be doing webinars We're going to be doing all kinds of things, and we're really excited about that. So it's about 15 minutes, so I think we probably talked at you plenty now. So let's get to the fun thing. We are going to reveal which book cover we chose, and with the StreamYard program, to have both of us on the way you can see us, it doesn't, since I don't have a second screen, it's not going to allow me to share the actual picture of the cover. So what I'm going to do, as soon as this the live video is done, I'm going to go ahead and I'll put up the picture of it on our Facebook page so everybody could see it. But like I said, we got over 150 responses on the different platforms. We had on Instagram and Facebook. I put it on our business mentors business page for some feedback. And it was a little bit surprising.
It really was.
We thought we were gonna, we thought it was me hands down, let the audience, let the people that are going to read the book decide the cover. And I'm telling you, there was not one cover that ran away with the votes. And so it made it very, very difficult. So we voted today. We, as the three of us in our business, decided on which cover. So we did go with the green forest background. We changed up a few things. We took some feedback. Some people liked certain things, but liked other fonts, didn't like the butterflies on one, but liked the butterflies on the other. And the butterflies is an international symbol of hospice. So we realized afterwards that on the green one that we did choose, we realized afterwards, and I when I first did it, it looked to me, but it didn't dawn on me that they were the moths or the butterflies from Silence of the Lambs.
They were the moths from Silence of the Lambs.
So we decided that probably wasn't
where we wanted to go with this.
Yeah. So we did change those out. And so those butterflies truly do look like butterflies. And again, those represent the colors of our brand. As you can kind of see on the frame here, we've got couple different colors of blue and that soft green. And we chose those for specific reasons. So that book cover really represented our brand more than anything else. So that was one of the big reasons why. And so I will post that picture, and we just wanted to say thanks for everybody for all the support. We're really super excited to launch our business, and we're just very grateful for all of you that have helped us along the way. And Linda, any final words before we end the broadcast for you?
I want to say a shout out to my grade school Facebook classmates of 71. Thanks for your input. I look forward to further input from you. And it was great connecting with you. And I look forward to working with you and getting more of your great input.
Oh, and Kathy, you said awesome. Well, we appreciate that. And you've been a big, huge supporter. So with that, everybody, we're going to say good night. Like the Facebook page, spread the word. Everything that we do, we'll put announcements on that page. And we look forward to launching. We expect about another week. We'll know by the end of the week the exact date for the launch. I encourage everyone, go on the page, private message me, reach out on the Facebook page, shoot out your email so that we can get you on the list and notify you of when the book is coming out. We're going to hope that we have a great launch, and we'll let everybody know. And so with that being said, we're going to call it a night, and thanks everybody. And we will see you soon. Have a great night.
Thank you.